The hospital bed of the ego. Why the body's fragility reveals the dream. Wherever the body goes, there it seems to be. It sits on something, stands on something, or lies horizontally on something. It does this in China, in South Africa, in Tyler, Texas. It does it on a private jet, in a hospital room, or on a king's throne. The posture changes, but the pattern is the same. The mind calls it travel, adventure, success, or tragedy, but at the level of form it is always a variation of sitting, standing, or lying. This sameness is not a trivial observation. It is the quiet proof that the movement of the body is not real movement, but a dreamed motion inside a still mind. A Course in Miracles teaches that the tiny, mad idea of leaving God's rest has never actually occurred. If the mind never left, then everybody and every journey is a moving picture projected on a motionless screen. Even the act of walking across a room is a symbol of that original imagined movement away from God. In truth, the Son of God remains at rest, yet dreams of sitting, standing, lying, and dying. The fragility of the body exposes this dream. If love created it, why would it clot, bruise, and rot unless constantly repositioned? Why would it require hourly turning to avoid bed sores? Why would it need endless feeding, medicating, clothing, and cleaning? Illusions always need maintenance. Reality does not. This is why gratitude for a disease often feels strange. To thank God for cancer or a fatal diagnosis is to unknowingly thank a weak God, a God who would create suffering and then ask for worship. But A Course in Miracles is clear. God did not create bodies, and He did not create disease. The world and the body are the result of the mind's desire to experience separation. This is not a punishment, but a projection. To see this is to begin undoing it. Here's a real-world metaphor. Imagine falling asleep in a comfortable bed and dreaming of running through a burning building. You wake up sweating, heart racing. Would you thank the pillow for the fire? Would you think the mattress caused the flames? Of course not. The fire was dreamed. So is the body's illness and fragility. Even the vacation is a hospital break between treatments. The private jet, the yacht, the exotic resort, each is a different wing of the same hospital bed of the ego. And just like in a hospital, the ego needs witnesses. A jet means nothing unless someone sees you on it. A luxury means nothing unless it can be displayed, posted, envied. Without an audience, the play collapses. This reveals who is really giving meaning to the posture and the place. The mind projects meaning outward and then receives its own projection back as proof. This is why even in a body, stillness keeps breaking through. Why does the body sit, stop, sleep, or die? Because stillness is its home base. Even inside the dream, the mind cannot erase its memory of rest. Sleep is the body's nightly parody of awakening. Death is the final parody. Both are attempts to mimic the stillness the mind has never left. This recognition can shift daily life. Next time there is a craving to get away or go somewhere, pause and notice that the destination will still be a chair, a bed, or a patch of ground. Notice that the body's goal is always a point of stillness. Use that as a cue to practice inner stillness rather than another outer posture. A Course in Miracles teaches that rest in God is not a place but a state of mind. It is available now, not after the next flight or diagnosis. The holy flip is realizing that the body's endless repositioning is a shadow of the mind's yearning to stop dreaming. Real rest is not another posture. It is the end of the idea of posture. It is the awakening from the dream of movement back into the stillness of love. And in that stillness, nothing fragile, nothing diseased, nothing dying has ever touched the Son of God, because He has never left His source. Picture, if you will, a hospital bed, not in a ward, but in the middle of a desert. It is framed against the setting sun, glowing as if it held the last illusion of rest. Around it shimmer ghost-like outlines of yachts, thrones, and jets. Symbols of power, wealth, and escape, each dissolving into mirages that cannot last. For all the movement of the body, sitting, standing, lying, there is no real motion. For all the destinations promised, there is only another posture on another stage. Fragile forms that clot, bruise, and break were never the creations of a loving God. They are the inventions of a dreaming mind, projecting meaning where there is none. And when the body pauses, when it stops, when it sleeps, it whispers a memory of true stillness. A stillness that cannot be found in travel or status, but only in awakening. Tonight's tale is not about hospitals, deserts, or even death itself. It is about a dreamer who believes in fragile beds and fragile bodies, but who has never left the place of eternal rest. And it is about the one inevitable awakening, where the hospital bed of the ego vanishes and only love remains. In the end, there is no movement, there is no fragility, there is no bed, there is only the stillness of truth, waiting outside the borders of the Twilight Zone.